Wait, can you guys hear me? Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's get to work.
It is an honor to bear the torch of challenge. Use it to light the braziers that call the great houses to the arena. If you are fast enough to do so.
Alright, let's try that again. Ah, fuck. Okay. Ugh. Live, yeah. I got back from like a 1.5 mile walk, so because I was doing that, I did it because I thought that like it would help me like getting around, exercising, etc. Help me like cough some of this stuff up. Turns out that was true. Jesus Christ. So it was the first day I felt like I was able to do it myself, and doing good, you know. So I should be fine. Sound a little better? That's what I always try to do, right? I mean, I don't really just better every day. That's all I go for. And if I'm not better, at least, you know, you hope I'm not worse. That's how I see it. Kind of thing can swing worse, and if it does, go to the ER. I mean, I've been getting better every single day for like almost a week. I was just able to walk 1.5 miles and it was fine. I mean, I don't really see this getting worse. I mean, it seems a little bit alarmist to me. Have you seen the 10.0 post on MMO Champion? No, I'll look. I'll look at it today. I wanted to do some of the some reacts and everything today, and I still plan on doing that. And Whenever I do that, I'll look at it. Okay. Here we go.
Well done.
We can do these dailies over and over.
Dexterity and
I can.
cunning.
The reason why I can
All
do them is
valuable
because I'm not
traits.
really doing them. This is just, I'm just talking to you guys, right? I mean, I don't even, I'm playing a video game, yeah, but like, am I really playing this game? Not really. I mean, I'm just sitting around and fucking around. You're on autopilot? Yeah, exactly. It's like what I said before, right? Is that it's easier for me to play video games than it is to react. Like, I spend a lot more energy and mental energy reacting versus playing video games. Playing video games is easy. You just sit there and play video games. Are you conditioning us into a parasocial relationship? Yeah, of course. That's how I want to get you to give me money, guys. Yeah, so of course it. Yeah. Runebound. Oh, I'm not doing that one. Fuck that. Let's go to the other area. The runebound coffers take more than 5 seconds. I'm only interested in doing daily quests that take 5 seconds. Without fantasy, focus a little bit more on playing the game. Been playing a game, playing your whole life, right? Whenever I play Final Fantasy? Not really, I mean... if you want to talk about, like, doing savage raids or something like that, then yeah, I have to focus more on that. But, like, just in general, no, not really. It's all the same to me. It depends on the type of content that I'm doing too, right? If I was doing like a mythic dungeon, like plus 20 or something, then yeah, I'd be more focused than I am now. 100%. Oh, I guess I should kill this guy. He dropped something I could use. What have I been doing in WoW lately? Nothing. The usual. Oh, I didn't get it. That's too bad. Will you be doing Dark Souls 2 gameplay on YouTube? I don't know. Like, I think there's somebody who uploads a lot of my streams on here, on the YouTube.
We cannot allow devourers to gain a foothold in Maldraxxus. They will consume everything we have fought for.
This one's easier.
Destroy them!
Would you consider doing hardcore with McConnell to see how long you guys can last? No, not really. I mean, like... I think that, like, most hardcore runs just, like... Like, I've played hardcore games before. That's how I know that I don't like them. And, most of the time whenever you're playing a hardcore game, what you're doing is you're just waiting until you make a mistake. That's all there is to it. It's just you're waiting until you have a brain fart, or you get distracted, or you lag, or something happens that gets you killed. And I mean, that is just like zero fun to me. I don't understand why I do understand why people do it. I think that it's done for the viewership, right? But outside of that, I can't.
Our forces require aid.
I can't see it having any real value.
Of the Necrolords.
It's quite an adrenaline rush. See, like, to me, it's not an adrenaline rush. Like, it's just it's just stressful. It's not fun.
Fight!
Sounds like a lot of anxiety. Yeah, it's like you're just constantly on edge. Like making sure, like, oh man, I hope I
Victory
don't do
brings us
something
one
wrong.
step closer to restoring the glory of Maldraxxus.
Yeah, I don't know. I have people ask me every single day, basically, if I'll play hardcore classic WoW, and I give them the same answer. Like, it's just boring, and it doesn't matter. It's like eating a pizza backwards. It's like if you've really eaten pizza so many times that it's not entertaining for you, and now you have to eat it backwards. Like, what the hell? When you look at new development on what just dropped on Wowhead, yeah, I'm gonna look at all that stuff in a little while. Okay, guys, I will. Do you think you could do another completionist week? Probably not on my main stream. I think that most people would be bored of that. But maybe, like, I mean, I'm doing completionist week right now. I mean, I'm running around and just farming mounts. Let's kill Famu. Today's the day. But yeah, like, I see a lot of people that, like, I do watch, to be fair, I do watch a lot of the people die on hardcore. There's, like, compilations of it on YouTube. And it's, like, a guilty pleasure of mine. Like, anytime a new PoE league comes out, I'll go and I'll search, like, top clips for the week. And I'll just watch every single one of, like, Z's or, Zizrain or, fucking Steel Mage or whoever, DS Lily fucking getting destroyed in the new PoE league by some one shot, or Quinn that happened off screen. Rise Cutie, yeah, he Rise Cutie got killed by fucking the Elder the last league, and he did a test where he got hit by 100 Elder slams, and every single time that he got hit, he didn't get killed. Except for the one time that he was on his hardcore character and it fucking one-shot him. It was so funny. Took 3 videos to figure it out. Yeah, that's why I don't play that stuff. That was Maven buff that increased damage. That was wrong, if I can call. Yeah. That's what I remember too. I don't even remember what it was that killed him. I only saw that video. No mount. Why is it that they wanted to give us another item like this? Does anybody feel like Shadowlands just has, like, so much, like, bloat of just objects that the player receives? I feel like I'm getting, like, buried in items. It's out of control. Yeah, it's the same as, like, they have, like, they just give you a bunch of of gray items. It's like 1 gray item is fine, but you get like 6, like it's too much, man. It's too much.
In the Fearstalker's absence, new leadership has.
You know what else
root.
happened is I've gotten,
Strike
I do
them
my
down.
mythic dungeon for my chest. Look what I got. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 cloaks that I've received. Look at that. So I don't even care anymore. I just had my time wasted enough times. Just don't want to do it again.
Why would anyone walk anywhere?
Anima should go directly in you. Yeah. Like at this point, I think they should make it to where if you receive anima, you just have it immediately deposited into your thing. The same with the research. Which is there's too many different objects.
Grey as stone and cheap as stone.
Like right now, how many slots did I have anima? I had 11 slots.
You find any
11 slots filled up with anima objects.
Come closer.
Alright, here we go. Give me the egg. Okay, let's do it again on another character. Why the fuck is research not automatic? No reason to have it in your inventory? I don't know. Oh nice, I had to do Famu on this character too before I go with the other one. Alright. Let's kill Famu again. Oh my god. Oh, Famu's up on my server. Okay. Research items could just be put into a currency. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I just feel like in Shadowlands, if I do dailies in Korthia, I have to free up like 40 inventory slots. That's that's just too many, man. You sound terrible? I sound fine, dude. I sound better than I've sounded all week. And that's why I went out. I walked just to to be able to cough all this stuff up, man. It's gonna help me out a lot. There's 90 different anima items. Yeah, it's a little bit too many, man. I'd say so. Get some throat meds. No, I don't want to get any medicine. I don't want to do anything like that. Don't want to do it. Alrighty. Conversation. I saw 8 companies hiring for blockchain and NFT development. Trend needs to stop. I've lost all hope in game development. I think gamers in general have pretty much said that they don't want NFTs in gaming. Like there are some people who do, of course, but like I feel like a lot of the feedback that people that have given whenever a company announces an NFT line or something like that has been like universally negative. And the only people that are positive about it are people that have like NFTs as profile pictures and stuff, right? So like, I don't think you're gonna see a lot more of that stuff happening. And you also have places like Steam that just straight up disallowed NFT games. Like, period. And, like, I think it's dead in the water, man. Like, that's my honest opinion. I think it's just dead in the water. It's not really gonna go anywhere. Which is a good thing. I'm glad that that's the case. accepting of the current state of gaming companies. Well, it's also the reason why people don't like the NFTs is because of the people that promote them too. The people that promote them are just very generally unlikable, and they're just very pretentious and obnoxious. And because of that, I think a lot of people see the way those people are acting, and they're like, well, I don't like whatever this person does.
Everyone
like, you know,
has to
that's what they
start
tell them,
somewhere, right?
tell themselves. So people that sell pyramid schemes but more desperate. That's what a lot of people see it as, yeah. In the show opening line, they're fully focused on pay to earn, which is just a baffling concept in the game space. The thing is, though, is like, that's the beauty of a free market, is that whenever you have an idea like that, it can't survive the free market. And these developers will be made to understand that very soon, is that most gamers don't want to be turned into sweatshop workers. And they just won't buy the game. That's it. They're not gonna buy the game. And it's, I think people don't realize, like, how much power, like, the consumer ultimately has all the power, because they're the ones that give the people the money. So if they're not going to give you their money, then it's not going to happen. And that's all there is to it. A lot of people forget about that because they, oh no, I was in a raid and I didn't get credit. Well, that sucks. That sucks, dick. Oh, whatever. People don't stand up for anything anymore, they just take what's given. No, they don't, though. Like, there are a lot of games out there that, they get released, and, like, give me some examples, guys, of games that, you know, this is supposed to be like a really, really huge game and it wasn't. Like Cyberpunk, for example. I think that's the first one I can think of. And like this game was supposed to be like this massive game. New World's another one, right? Is like New World, Fallout 76, Anthem, and like all of these games are backed by like huge amounts of money, right? I mean, just like millions and millions and millions of dollars of like advertising, and it just doesn't matter. None of it matters if the game's bad. Do you remember back whenever whoever it was making that Avengers game, and every streamer was getting paid to play it, and the game still died? It's because nobody cared about the game, period. It just doesn't make a difference. It's the same as like sometimes they'll have like a movie or like a popular person like Amy Schumer or somebody like that who gets like a really big boost with like people trying to like promote her and like, you know, make her a celebrity, etc., and that kind of stuff, and people just aren't having it, and that's it, man. And it doesn't matter like what, you know, you think is fair or what you think is you know, deserved or anything, because at the end of the day, the customer's always right, and that's all there is to it. She's gross? Yeah, of course. Customer's always right is such bullshit. You're right, it is bullshit. But the reason why you think it's bullshit is because of the same reason I think it's I used to think it's bullshit. People
Well
say
done.
the customer's always
Speed,
right
dexterity,
whenever
and
they're
cunning
rationalizing
are
being
all valuable traits.
obnoxious to an employee, right? Someone's like, "Oh, the customer's always right. You have to listen to me." Because like I'm an asshole, right? And I'm the customer. But the truth is that like the customer is always right, but it's not a customer is not always right. It's the customer collectively. It's always right. So it's no one person, it's all of them put together. Yeah, people look at that phrase and they're like, well, that means that if the person at Target tells me that they're out of something and I'm mad about it, then I'm right. And it's like, that doesn't really mean anything. Customer is always right. It's definitely a thing to deal with. Yeah, it is. But what I'm saying is like, there is an application of the phrase that does actually make sense and is true. But that's just not it. Yeah, the customer as a collective, not the customer as like, you know, Kyle who comes in and wants to return something that he used for 6 months. Right, or, you know, something like that. It's a collective. Yeah, wants to return half a can of paint. Didn't like the way it looked. Customer drives the market. Yeah. Who the hell are they? Oh, it's in a cave? Oh, okay, I'm just going here. Nice. You're like, customer, and have a shitty day. It's accepted to vent your frustrations on a poor kid behind a cash register? I don't really think so. I mean, I don't think it's really accepted to do that at all. Like, I've never had somebody do that, or... Like, I'll tell you one thing, like, you know, I go to stores all the time. I'm not really much of a, I don't like order things a lot. And, so I'm used to going to stores and seeing how people interact. I have literally never seen somebody blow up on a cashier before. I've never seen it happen. So, like, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Of course it happens. But, like, it's not a super common thing that just happens all the time. Most of the time, whenever somebody blows up on a cashier or something like that, this is a person that probably had, like, a really bad day. Or they have... Sorry about that. It's somebody that had like a really bad day, or they have like a actual mental disorder or something like that, and the person just flies off the handle. And it's like, yeah, it's stupid that happens, but I mean, some people are just crazy, you know? It's just that simple. Why am I in combat? Oh, there we go. Oh, god damn it. Give me a minute. Okay. Ooh. I'm feeling a little bit better now.
We cannot allow devourers to gain a foothold in Maldraxxus.
Broken
They will
retail,
consume
people who
everything we have fought for.
bash out on us can be
Destroy
dealt with
them.
with reason at all. So basically dumb people, I guess, I don't know. Yeah. It's like everybody I think that works in retail probably has a story of some obnoxious, unreasonable, or just like shitty excuse me, shitty person to deal with, right? Season of Mastery BWL just went up on PTR. Cool. People seem really on edge here in Southern California. It sucks, man. Yeah, over here in Austin, nobody gives a fuck. Like, nobody cares at all here. Like, you go somewhere, no one's wearing a mask. And people are just talking like it's 2015. I'm in Dallas, it's exactly the same. Yeah.
And what have you done lately?
Alright, here we go.
Do I know you? Am I supposed to?
Okay, let's do it again. The states pretending COVID doesn't exist. I don't know. I'm sure some of them do that, yeah. East Texas, some people come to work coughing and shit, not giving a fuck. Yeah, I mean, it's, Texas is a different place, man, I'll tell you that. No one really seems to give a fuck about basically anything. Like, we had like a shooting, I don't know when this was, it was a while ago, in like downtown. And people just kept partying. It's like, okay, somebody got shot, just, you know, dance around them. That's about it. It's just, you know, go about your life. The fuck, yeah. Lack of empathy? I mean, no, not really. I mean, it's not like they don't care about the guy. It's just that they don't want to... They just want to live their own life. That's about it. World can't stop turning for everything bad that happens. Yeah, that's the way people look at it. Thousand people died in Texas from COVID just last week. That's a lot of people, man. Let's see. All right, boys, here we go. This is it. Who died with COVID? Big difference. Shut up. Shut up. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's do it again. Okay. Now, do how many people die of heart disease, everything else? I don't know why so many people that are... Like, you don't lose anything for saying that... Like, I don't think COVID is like this terrible thing that's gonna kill everybody. And, you know, like, you can't live life at all unless, you know, you're wearing a hazmat suit. Like, I don't think that. Like, you don't lose anything for being reasonable, though. Like, doesn't it make sense that if somebody...
I am the Archon's will.
So I'll give you an example.
Wisdom,
And this is an example that
I
is personal to me. You'll see why. With my
As it
mom,
must be.
right? Whenever she got the burns on her face from the oxygen thing, that wasn't really the cause of death. However, it put her body in such a weak state that it allowed the other things to finish her off, basically. So whenever you tell me that, oh, they died while they had COVID, it's like, yeah, sure. But COVID weakened the immune system and made their body weaker, so it was harder for them to fight off what they actually did die to. So did they die to COVID? No. Did COVID play a role in killing them? Yes. Like, it's just common sense. Literally, this is just common fucking sense. How can you be so stupid to not imagine that? Think about it. Holy fuck, man. You're not a doctor? No, I'm not. But I talked to the doctors and that's what they said. That's what they told me. Same with AIDS, doesn't kill you, just kills your immune system. You died other shit. Yeah. Has he gone through news of all stuff? No, I will in a little while. Oh, doctor. Yeah, I mean, neither is he. That's another good point. Very low chance of dying of COVID if you're young and basically healthy. You're right. You're right. There's a low chance. Like that's true. It's under 1%. You're right. You know what else is under 1%? This mount. And this mount. And this mount. And this mount. This mount. This one. And let's see here. Oh, that one's. That's not really 1%. We'll skip that one. Oh, that's another 1% now. You see, 1%'s happen all the time, guys. 1%'s happen constantly. That's 1 out of 100 people. And even that, it's not like COVID whenever you're young, like COVID, like this is what I said, right? Is that COVID is like putting a vol orb on your life from like PoE. Like you modify it unpredictably. Sometimes it deletes the item. That's the under 1%. Sometimes it, you know, you just have a cough for 6 months. It's like there are so many different ways that COVID can affect you. And I'm not even really afraid of what makes me afraid is the long-term side effects. Like, what are the long-term side effects? I don't know. I feel like I don't really have any. But I mean, maybe that's not the case. So since 1%'s happen all the time, what do you suggest? Being diligent and intelligent with what you're doing. Don't go to large social gatherings. Don't go around touching things that you don't have to. Don't get close to people in public. Try to wash your hands whenever you come home. you know, just take reasonable, diligent precautions that an average, prudent person would take, and you're probably going to be okay. I don't know. Yeah, that seems pretty simple to me. One more. Sleeping upright helps you recover if you're fast. Yeah, I did that at the beginning just because it was easier for me. So yeah, I mean that's my advice to people, is just try to
Well done.
try to
Speed,
take care of
dexterity,
yourself and
cunning are
take
all
reasonable
valuable
precautions
traits.
and keep yourself safe. That's my honest advice. Only paragraph, Andy. Yeah, I'm not going to read the paragraphs. Because I said, I just think that, like, again, I mean, I don't know. I think most people, like, what's happened now is that people have just been living under the threat of COVID for so long that they just simply don't care about it anymore. And I think a lot of people are just going out and just doing whatever they want and not really caring about COVID anymore, because they're like, at a certain point, this is what I think goes through a lot of people's heads, is that, you know, this is now we have Omicron, right? It's like the third, this is the third time we've gone through you know, a COVID variant, and people are like, how many more times is this going to happen? Like, you know, I want to live my life. I want to be able to enjoy time with my friends, etc. Like, why am I, you know, shutting everything down and, like, not living my life because of this? And people just simply stop listening to the advice, and they just do whatever they want. And that's just what's going to happen. It's easy to control scared people. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, people, this is the issue, is that, you know, a really good example of this is like DMCA on Twitch, right? So like DMCA, like last year, everybody turned off like all their copyrighted music, and people just completely stopped doing any DMCA music at all, right? And they were scared, and then slowly people got more relaxed and they stopped caring. And now everybody's just watching YouTube, or not YouTube, TV shows now. So like, it's a completely different world now. MasterChef, yeah. There you go. Am I being bossed around? Cop out, responsible fellow man, putting others at risk. People just don't really care about anybody else except for themselves. They'll pretend like that they do, and they do care about other people besides themselves until it's inconvenient for them. Everybody is fine. Oh, well, you know, I'm gonna try to help everybody else out, but like the moment that, god damn it, the moment that this interferes with your personal life, or this interferes with what you want to do with your time, then suddenly it's every man for himself. So it's like, that's a nice idea, and it's a good little dream to have, but that's all it is.
Tell me what
you see.
Days mechanics doing well? Yeah, it is.
Keep your
Most people don't care until it happens to them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much. Zombie COVID variant? Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's just what I think about it, and I think that, yeah, again, people are just gonna lose interest with like caring about that stuff because they just don't want to. They don't want to have to sit around and put their life on hold. People are willing to do it for a period of time, and then they just won't do it anymore. And that's all there is to it. I think that's reasonable. Well, it's not about if it's reasonable or not, it just simply is. Do you have all the world boss mounts? No, I still need Nalak. I'm trying to get Nalak. I don't know when that's going to happen, but hopefully soon it will. Sound a lot better today? Are you feeling better? Yeah, I am. I'm definitely feeling better. I did care, but the pandemic has lasted too long. Yeah, exactly. People just don't give a shit anymore. It's just what it is. Reacting to stuff today? Yeah, I'll probably react to stuff after I do a little bit more stuff on my warrior, and I'll be fine. Same lines I hear all the time by the anti-vaxxers: just because you get vaccinated doesn't mean you choose to live in fear. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know. Feel bad for kids living through all this. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, I'm sure it does. Remember when conservatives said this pandemic was a hoax and would disappear after Biden took office? Good times. Who are you talking to? Yeah, who are you talking to? Like, yeah, I don't. Shut up. Like, I really cannot express how much nobody cares about your political takes. I cannot express that enough. Here we go, guys. No one gives a shit about dumbass US politics. Yeah, I mean, fuck, man.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles.
Okay.
Like you. May your feet find good trails.
Here we go, guys.
You have questions.
Wow, I didn't get the egg. Super cool. Very, very cool, dude. You haven't gotten a single egg yet? No, I haven't. I've opened over 70 boxes and I haven't gotten a single egg. I hate this. Like, it's just so it's so boring. Like, you have to spend all this time doing this thing and then you don't get the item. I don't know, man. I hate it. Took me over 300 to get all 3. Jesus Christ, man. I haven't even done 300.
All you need for a price.
Vendor some of these things. I vendor anything that I can, even if it's worthwhile.
Nothing else.
Just to save time. Do you have all the Island Expedition mounts? Yes, I do. Yeah, I got all those. Do you think the world and WoW should new graphics every zone? I don't think it's really necessary, to be honest with you. The graphics in the game are not that bad. Yeah, I think it's not that big of a deal. Like, they don't look good compared to, like, New World, no. But, that's just the way the game is. I'll go do that one in a minute, too.
You could probably use a little help.
I would be glad.
Shut
Native
up.
the quarry. Hone your senses. Good hunting.
Okay. Wait, oh shit. Oh, this guy's doing it. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna go over to the NPC. It's like right over here, right? Malbog. Graphics should be one of the lowest priorities in a game. I think graphics do matter, but they're not the end-all and be-all. Graphics, like, they get people in the door, but they don't necessarily keep them there. Oh, it's up now. Nice. Alright, boys. Here we go. Give me the mount. Give me the mount. I want it. I need it. Give it to me, bitch. No mount. Next time for sure, 100% I'll get it. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna drop there. Mossworn Harbinger. Where do I have to find one of these? I don't know. I'll go do this one first. I actually got an egg after today, coming back to the game after 10 months. Yeah, they're trying to hook you, man. You get glad yet? No, that's my rating right now. Not good. Okay, I need to kill, I think, 8 of these, right? Okay. Yeah, this should be enough right here. Nice. completing a daily quest or completing a quest in one pull is still satisfying for me. Doesn't matter how long I've played the game, it still feels good. Okay. Easy quest completion? Yeah, it's fun. What's your main game? I don't really have much of a main game right now. That's the truth. I really don't. Mossworn Harbinger. They're up in the air? Oh, I see them. The fuck? No, I gotta kill this guy too. Shit. I'm kind of hyper-hyped for Lost Ark. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing the game. I think it's going to be really fun. Okay. Is WoW still your... Is WoW still my all-time favorite? Yeah, it is. Yeah, WoW's my favorite game. I like the story in Final Fantasy more than I like the story in WoW, but I like the gameplay in WoW more than I like the gameplay in Final Fantasy. It's more rewarding, I'd say. I just think I think it feels better. Like, I've always thought the WoW gameplay and like the combat in the game is good. To some people, like, I'm sure that they don't really like it for whatever reason, but I always have. Just be a 15-year familiarity thing? No, I don't think so. The reason why I don't think so is like you have... Shit. Like, the responsiveness of the game is just better in WoW. Like, that's it. Like, you don't have any sort of a delay in your spells in WoW. Like, you hit a button and something happens immediately. There's no, like, delay, there's no waiting. It just immediately happens. And I think that's a superior design. No apparent server tick? No. It makes it feel very spammy to me. See, like, I don't really feel like it's spammy at all. Okay. I mean, sometimes it can be, for sure. And I think certain classes might feel that way. And there's been times where, like, yeah, you might feel that way, but I think it depends on, like, the way, like, your individual class plays and, like, how you like to play your class. I just like the heavy procs in WoW. Oh, how many procs are in the game? Yeah, I can see that. I think that's fair. There's like not as much, there's like no rotation in WoW anymore. You just kind of react to procs. Which to me, like, I liked whenever there was more of a rotation. I think that there should be like some procs, yeah. But it does feel like they're, that's like the majority is just like procs and stuff. That old Fury Warrior was so good. Yeah, it was. It was really great. I loved it. It's proc prioritization now. Yeah, kind of. That's one way to put it for sure. Oh, I gotta go do that one. I need to go do and see if I can get the other chests out of this, and then I'm going to look at all the stuff on this on stream. Did Willie's video a week ago, man? Did I miss it? I have no idea. I don't know what I did a week ago. Okay, where are these little things? You're gonna clear Black Temple in TBC Classic? I mean, it would be cool to do that, but like, I don't know. The thing is, like, so I did Ifrit min-eye level extreme yesterday on like Cody's stream, and I really just can't express how low my tolerance level is for people who make mistakes and do things wrong that I don't think they should make mistakes on and do things wrong on. Like, I don't want to, like, I'm immediately not having fun whenever I'm waiting on somebody to like not make a mistake. Okay. Especially like if it keeps happening. Just subscribe to everybody at Solo Q's for Mythic Plus. Yeah, and I mean, like, I'm not saying that this is like how you should play or anything. It's just the way that I feel, and like with, like, I guarantee you the first time that somebody stands in a volcano on Supremus, or somebody does the Terran Gorefiend mechanic wrong, like, I'm just gonna want to quit the raid. I don't want to do it anymore. It's not fun anymore. Make no mistakes though. I usually don't make raid wipe level mistakes like that. No, I don't. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. I'm okay with making mistakes sometimes, but the truth is I really don't make a lot of mistakes. Bad attitude? See, that's fine though. To me, it's like, if somebody thinks I have a bad attitude or whatever, that's okay. I mean, like, then I guess I have a bad attitude. I don't have the right personality to do the raids. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Did you have tolerance like that before? Yeah, I think I was much more tolerant towards it. And now I'm just not at all. You haven't raided in so long, you don't remember the wiping's actually fun? You see, like, I never thought it was fun. Like, I only raided for loot, and I only cared about loot. I don't care about the people in the raid. I don't care about the boss. I don't care about learning the boss. I just want the loot. And as soon as I get the loot, I quit raiding because I don't care about anything else besides that. I only raided for gear, and the day that I got my best in slot was the last day that I ever showed up to raid. Legit worst type of raider. I know. I know. Can somebody invite me to get one of the eggs? Somebody's got it? Yep. You don't raid for good parses? No, I don't care about that. Parsing is usually just, it's mainly, like, if you have a good parse nowadays, it's because other people in the raid helped you get that parse. It's not just a show of personal skill. You didn't do Final Fantasy raids for loot though? No, I didn't. I wanted to finish them and just beat them. Attitudes like that ensures you'll get loot last. Well, if they're giving me loot last, then I just quit the raid early and I find another raid that'll give me loot first. Right, so I mean, that's fine. Yeah, yeah, then I quit. They did that to me in Firelands. They gave a necklace to a warrior that did way less damage than me, and I just messaged the raid leader. I say, if this person gives a piece of loot before I do ever again, I'm quitting the guild. And he kicked the other guy out of the guild, and that was it. We didn't kick him out of the guild, he kicked him out of the raid team. Because I want to go in there, and I want to get, you know, I want to get what I want, and I want to get what I earned out of the raid. And that other guy was garbage, and he didn't deserve it. Can somebody invite me that has this egg up for Korthia? See, people say it's entitlement or it's fucked up or whatever, but how's it fucked up? What makes it fucked up? Yeah, I mean, like, I went in there, I earned the reward, I killed the boss the first time. You know, I was there. The reason that guy wasn't there, by the way, is because every time they brought him into the raid, he popped traps and he blew up the raid. So they couldn't let him in the raid while it was progression because he was doing it wrong. And then they finally kill the boss, and they decide that they're going to bring him in now. If you're better, you deserve the loot. Exactly. I'm 100% meritocracy. If you can't earn it, then you don't deserve it. People don't want to play like that? That's fine. I quit raiding whenever I felt like I didn't deserve my spot anymore. In Tuma Sargeras, I was too distracted. I couldn't pay attention. I was making mistakes. I was underperforming, and I quit because I wasn't good enough anymore. Who decides if you deserve it, though? I do. Yep. Me. Yeah, the numbers decide. There's that too. Somebody please invite me so I can get this egg. I just want to kill this so I can start reacting. Please, just fucking invite me so I can kill this and start reacting. Sometimes it's bugged, it doesn't spawn. No, if the nest is here, it spawns. It's about mentality, Zach. No, I understand it's about mentality. Like, the thing is that I have no problem. Like, everybody has a different type of raid team that they want to be a part of. There are some people that want to be part of a raid team that raids once a week. Everybody just gets on and they just have fun, right? It's mainly a group of friends that just play the game together, and sometimes they do a raid. You know? I mean, like, that's nice. Other people want to be in a raiding team that raids every single night, and this is like they want this to be basically their social structure, where like they're friends with all these people, they play with them all the time, they're in Discord all the time, and they want to join a friend group. What I want out of a raiding team is I want a group of people that you get together a few times a week. There's no dilly-dallying, there's no goofing around, there's no AFKing, there's nobody getting mad or yelling. It's just a bunch of guys, usually, right? Maybe a few girls, but you know, in WoW it's mainly a bunch of guys sitting down and killing the boss with no egos, no yelling, no excuses, no skirting accountability. People that are just able to admit mistakes, I take accountability for them and improve their mistakes. And if I don't want, if I'm not playing with a group of people like that, I'm not having fun. I'm feeling like my perfect raids were whenever nobody ever got in Discord and everybody just did the raid and that was it. Nobody talked, nobody wiped, nobody caused problems, nobody pulled the boss accidentally, nobody did something stupid. We just went in there and it was like a perfect synchronized dance that we do that was perfect. Where's the fun though? The fun is the fulfillment through perfection. The fulfillment through the application of the skill that you've acquired and the perfection in executing it. And the loot. Even with the nest, it doesn't spawn sometimes. Alright, I'll wait here for 10 more minutes. If I can't get it, I'm just going to start watching this stuff. Because you already have friends? Yeah, I have friends, like, already, yeah. This is socialite, that's not me, but I respect how people want to play it. Yeah. And that's I think the most important thing, is playing with people that have the same mindset as you. Most problems in raiding come from groups of people that want different things. That I think is the death of raiding teams, is whenever you have one guy like me and you have another guy that just wants to play for fun, and you have another guy that wants to be like super try hard min-max. Like, if you have those three people, you're going to have discord in the raid. You're going to have friction in the raid. That's a raid leader issue. Recruit people to their team with the same goal. Yeah, exactly. You're exactly right. It's like, I'll give you an example for classic WoW, right? I've used this before. Is if you're the only guy in the raiding team that is getting every single world buff Like, you're going and you're getting War Chief's Blessing as Alliance, you're getting Songflower, you're getting everything. And everybody else in the raid, you know, they get ZG and Ani, right? That's it. And then you come into the raid and you're performing at 99th percentile for Fury Warrior, and meanwhile everybody else is kind of just killing the boss. And you're mad that they're not giving you the loot. Well, that's your fault. Because you've joined a group of people that have one expectation, and you're the odd man out. You're the person who is not playing with the team. You're the person who's not fitting in. And I think that whenever you join a large group, there is so much value, and it's so understated about fitting in. And I think that the ability to fit into a group is as important as the ability to play the game. Because if you can't fit in, you will cause trouble no matter what. So if you're the only guy who's getting every single world buff, and then you're mad that everybody else isn't doing the same thing you are, you're the one who's wrong. But if you join a raiding team, and this is a raiding team like Progress or Apes or something like this in Classic WoW that was super serious, and they expect you to get War Chief's Blessing every week, they expect you to get Songflower every week, they expect you to use Sharpening Stones, the Elemental Sharpening Stones, every single week, and you're not doing that, you're wrong. Because you joined a team and you're not fitting in. It is not up to the group to accommodate the individual. It is up to the individual to fit in with the group. And that's how I look at it. Fit in or fuck off. Yeah. It's not spawning. I'm gonna go over here and do this. Where was that stupid little quest? What the hell? I thought I had the daily. Oh, here we go. No. Okay. I have to get a few of these. Example of people who didn't follow the flow and it worked so much better for them. Not really, it doesn't. Fit in but don't lose yourself. I think that if you're going to lose yourself by fitting in, then maybe you shouldn't try to fit in. You should just leave the group and find another group that's more on the same page as you. Yeah, find another guild, man.
I have many lucky twos.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that the goal should be like, oh man, you have to fit into this group. No. Like, whenever you join a raid, or you join a group, and like, let's say you don't fit in with them for whatever reason, and like it's not working out, then peace the fuck out, man. Like, don't make it unpleasant for everybody. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's right there. That's good. You're trying to force yourself into a place you don't belong. Yeah. There's so many times where people try to... they try so hard to fit in, and all they do is they make themselves unhappy. Because they don't belong. They don't fit in. It's like with my old guild was like super abrasive. Like you did not join this guild and have an ego coming out of it. Like nobody in this guild had an ego. Like if you made a mistake, you were called out immediately. You were berated in front of everybody, you know, and it was like you would basically apologize for making a mistake because you wasted everybody's time. There was like a zero tolerance policy for it. Everybody in the guild was basically an asshole, and that was it. Got it. And that is what I preferred. I can't. Can I not leave? Oh, I can't. Okay. These mobs. Sounds like a guild I wouldn't want to join. And that's the thing, that's what's so good about it, is that for me, if I hear that, that's the guild that I want to be in. Because I know those people want to get things done at the rate that I want to get things done at. And what annoys them probably annoys me too. But for you, maybe you hate raids like that. It's like it's not fun for you. So you don't want to join that kind of raid. And I think that's what's so good about having different teams that you can join. Because some teams don't behave that way and other ones do. MMOs are a job, you're not supposed to have fun. Well, the thing is, like, to me, I don't have, like, my fun factor immediately goes out the window whenever I feel like I'm getting my time wasted. You know, it's kind of like what I said before about like different like mechanics in a game. Like as soon as I realize that I'm getting my time wasted, I'm done playing. I'm not having fun anymore. How close am I to Venari? Oh, it's not fucking... It's gonna take forever. I need to get better gear so I can kill these mobs faster. You guys remember the Eye of the Jailer? Where like you couldn't kill enough, a certain amount of mobs, and then like if you did, then like the jailer would grab you and you'd die. Like that was so dumb. That was so silly, man. Jesus. Okay. Well, because I'll go kill him too. Might as well. Who designed the mall was the one who quit the team, no mounts in the beginning. I actually don't think no mounts in the mall was bad. I don't know. Like, I actually don't think it was bad. I liked how you had to earn your mount in the mall. And I also liked how, like, druids could move around more quickly. Or worgen, you know, or something like that. I thought that was really cool. Because it made the game, it created class identity in a way, or class envy. And I think also it just made it interesting. But the Moss, yeah, the Moss sucked as his own. There are too many, I think just like in general, mobs that CC you aren't fun. like just as a, if I had to make a collective, overarching, like judgment, I would say that mobs at CCU are not, is not fun. And there's too many of that in the mall. Way too many. Over the days mechanic to get rid of it. Yeah, you can get a barding and you don't have it the days anymore. Hagger range sometimes take you off your mount. Probably the most annoying mechanic to ever exist. Yeah, I know. Like, in my opinion, there's a lot of things that are, I think, just like holdovers in WoW that just don't really need to exist. Okay. Let me go turn this stuff in, and then I'm going to watch some of the videos, or look at the 10.0 stuff.
Nelly deals for a friend of the Grumbles, like you.
Final Fantasy had days up through Heaven's Ward, and they removed it. Yeah, it's just a dumb mechanic. The amount of chores to do is overwhelming. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stuff, man.
Find anything of interest, Walker? Do not draw the jailer's eye.
I have everything out of here, right? Yeah, it seems like I do. Okay, let me go back over to Korthia real quick. Do you think the mall was a test for a classic esque zone? I don't really think so. I mean, the maw, it's just I don't know. No, I don't think so. Every Vouch Shadowlands was just underdeveloped. I think Shadowlands had some, like the base zones were pretty good. It was only really the maw that was bad.
I have many lucky dues.
Like Ardenweald, Bastion, like all the other ones were good. There he is.
My power is mine to wield.
Too many systems, not enough content, but the class design's pretty good.
What can I do for
I mean, I know my warrior
I fight for Ardenweald.
doesn't really feel that bad to play.
Always hit your mark.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Okay. So let's see if there's anything else I still need to buy. I just want to make sure. So I have all these ensembles. I have this. I need to buy this. Like, I just haven't wanted to do it. Because it's like, why do I want to do this? I have to buy 1 million of these Korthian weaponries too to get that. All this armor here, chest piece. I have everything here. It's just the weapons that are going to take so long.
Another time.
Oh, maybe I'll do this one too.
For now.
Oh no, see, look at this, like, why? Did you see the Wowhead article? Yeah, I'll look at it in a minute.
We have a solemn responsibility.
Okay, and this one I'm done with all this stuff, right? Yeah. I have 58,000. Are the conduits worth leveling up? Like for PvP, I only care about PvP. Yes. Fuck.
Seek out knowledge wherever you go.
God damn it. What are my conduits? 239, 226, 220. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Get a 10 of 10 mythic boost first. That's great. That's such a good idea, man. Who wants to boost me for 10 and 10 mythic raids? Huh? No one. See? No one, because everybody plays Horde now. No one will play with me. I'm just stuck. I'm not going to Horde. My character is Alliance. I haven't even done my Covenant campaign. It's 4 out of 9. Oh no. I need to just sit down and just do it. Why not? I just don't want to. Whenever I got this mount, it was so cool. I was so happy whenever I got this, man. You guys have no idea. Me and this guy named Corey. His name is Auxiliary. Corey. We fucking every night after raid, we would do mount runs with each other. And like I would go on like my alt and his main, and then he would go on his alt and I'd go on my main, and we'd run the mount runs together. And we have a screenshot of the two of us, both with Ashes of Alar, and both of us with the Malagos mount, and a few other ones too. He lived in Northern California, so like anytime we got a mount, he'd be like, "Oh man, that's hella sick, dude. Oh man, you got the mount? Oh bro, I've been trying to get that. Oh dude, yeah, hella, yeah, that was the word, man. That is the Northern Californian word, man. Wicked, yes, dude." And like the only picture he like posted on like the Killed website, I'm pretty sure, was like it was a picture of him in a polo shirt with a fucking hat on backwards, and it was like a baseball hat, man. Like that was my boy. Like we used to go around and we would ninja shit and scam people out of bear runs all the time. The fitted cap, yeah. You still play with him? No, he quit a long time ago. And like he'd call me on the phone, he'd be like, man, it's time, man. Where are you, dude? We gotta run ashes. Let's do Tempest Keep, man. Yeah. That was 10 years ago. That's so scary to think. It was 10 years ago. I remember it like it was just maybe a few years. At least we still have all the videos, man. You know what? Like one time we so we used to run a bear run, and it would be like me. It would be like 5 of us, and then we would have a person leave, and then bring in the buyer for the bear run. And then once we got good enough gear, we could just carry the person from the beginning. So we 4-manned it, and then what we started doing is we started 3-manning our bear carries, and we would queue up with the 3 of us, the carries, and then the buyer, and then we would random queue the 5th person. And once we got to the bear run boss, we would vote kick the pug out, so we didn't have to split the gold with 4 people, and we only just had to split it 3 ways. And we'd vote kick the person out while you know, like the NPC that would go around and break the pots to loot the bear mount. And one guy we did this to, and we kicked him out of the bear run after it was looting it. And the guy logs over to Kel'Thuzad, and he messages me. He's like, "Why'd you just kick me out?" And I explained to him, like, well, we're trying to do this for gold, and so, like, we wanted to get this guy's bear run kill. And he's like, wow, so you guys just kicked me out so you can just split the gold 3 ways? And we're like, yeah. He's like, that's crazy, dude. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. And then we're like, okay, all right, fine. Let's go. And so we invite him, and we got him his bear, too. And then we showed him how it was done. And we're like, okay, bro, so this is where we kicked you out? All right, we're going to put the thing up. Kick him out. He's like, wait, really? You just kick him out? I'm like, yeah, bro, this is how it works. He's like, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, man, congrats on your mount. And so we converted him over. It's fucking great, yeah. Okay, all right, give me a minute. What made you stop being an asshole in WoW? Do you want the real truth of why I stopped being an asshole in WoW? It's because I started streaming. And I started making YouTube videos because, like, if I took advantage of somebody and they had reason to trust me, then there's no real... Like, I liked the sport of scamming people, but if a person has a reason to trust you and you just